Hello and welcome back. Today we have the new Transformers Haslab from Hasbro Toys. This is last year's crowdfunding project from Haslab for Transformers. This was the Robots in Disguise, Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus. This is the first time I've ever funded a Haslab or crowdfunding project, so I'm quite interested to see how this looks and turns out. I'm very excited for this. It's been over a year now since I initially placed my order on this, so it's going to be it's a long time coming. It is a big box. It stands, packaging alone stands at 17 inches. Yeah, 17 bar a hair. Apparently the weight of it is about 4.5 kilos. As you can see, it's labelled what it is on the box. I'm never a big fan of when companies ship products like this. One, if it's intended as a gift, it's obviously hard to hide that, and two, you do hear his horror stories. So, but that is what it is. It looks like it's arrived safe and without issue. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get this opened and take a look at what we have. I don't think I will necessarily be doing any transformations or necessarily playing with them in this video. This is going to be more just an unboxing, and then I will do a second video in a couple of days or so once I have some more time to properly look at them. But let's see. So it's packaged well, and there's cardboard ends to help stop the packaging from being dented or damaged in transit, which is a nice touch. Then the cake is packed in a plain brown box. There's two more cardboard end strips to keep those safe there. Get that out of the way. Sorry, there's a piece of the Stingray line there. Let's not get that lost or damaged. And here we go. Yeah. Figures. Again, they are packaged with corner padding to stop them getting damaged. Appear to have been packaged in just one big box. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. So, okay, so here we have the Transformers box as it stands. It's donated as the Haslab project. We have the combined Optimus, or Mega Prime, that's it, which is combined Optimus and Ultra Magnus on the front in some really nice vibrant artwork. We also get the Minicon down here. Transformers, Hasbro, and it's targeted at 15 plus. Bring it round to the side, we get Transformers 40th anniversary. Ultra Magnus, and we get the artwork of Ultra Magnus as he appeared in Robots in Disguise. Round the other side is our artwork of Optimus Prime. Underneath is our legal barcode and a product shot of the Omega Prime. Omega Prime on the top with Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus. Then around the side we get our product shots. Let's bring this down just a bit to make it easier now. We get our product shots of Omega Prime, Optimus Prime, our Titan Master, and our Ultra Magnus and Autobot Blue Bolt. So this is some really nice packaging. I absolutely love what they've done with it. I almost don't want to open it, but we're going to, because I am an out of the box collector. Toys are meant to be played with. Just very carefully slit plastic tape, and then carefully open it up. Okay, so immediately we get a series of different boxes with symbols on them and donated as Haslab. So let's start pulling these out. Okay, so we get Transformers written on it, Haslab, and this I assume is box 2. So I'm going to put that to one side. We get another one which has got a little curved symbol on it. And then we have another box with another symbol on it. And then our final one. Carefully move this box out of the way and let's start bringing our boxes in to see what we get. So first up is the small one. Opening this up, we get our weapon, it appears. Which is our staff weapon. So this is packed in a plastic packaging. Let's get our spear, which feels like, yep, it comes apart here. There's a metal rod running right down the middle by the looks of things to obviously help support this and potentially stop snappages, which is some really nice thought out process in the assembly there. Here, here is our actual sword, which just pops apart at the top if needed. I haven't seen the instructions yet, so how that affects it and what they are exactly is to be seen. We get some nice silver symbols along here and the silver paint inside of the weapon. We also get this top part of the weapon, which attaches like so. So that's our main weapon. We'll put that to one side. Box 2. Opening it up is our instruction manuals, our Blue Bolt Autobot, and we get a display stand for the figure, and we get the very small Titan Master. Or is it a Titan Master or is it a Headmaster? I think they call it a Titan Master, but it does transform into that head there. As I said, I'm not particularly going to take all of these out and play with transformation just yet. I want to spend some time looking at them for transformation, but we can take a look at the bits as we go through this. So let's take the clips. Here is our blue bolt. Some really nice blue paints, plastic caps, blue plastic throughout with different tones in the plastic. We get a couple of gun barrels on either arm which do peg on and off. There's some really nice moulded detail throughout, and the head sculpt looks quite cool. And back of our transformer there. So let's put that away for now. Let's take a quick look at the instructions so we can see what our content should be. Okay, so we get a instruction manual for. Okay, so box 2 should be our display base, blue bolts and Titan Master Cerebos, which appears to be correct. We should have 2 of those. Yep, that all appears to be correct and in order. Box. The first box we looked at is our matrix blade. Third box is going to be Ultra Magnus, and the fourth one being Optimus Prime. Turning the instructions around, there are instructions for transforming Optimus himself. Then these ones are presumably for Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus, and then on the back is combining them for Mega Prime. Omega Prime, however you pronounce that. So there is that one. But our 2 main ones are, of course, these. So, opening the first one, we get Ultra Magnus, and wow, look at that chrome. That is gorgeous. That is not something I was expecting at all. That's gorgeous. That's amazing. Yeah, Ultra Magnus, which is packed in its truck mode. That rolls nicely. It's mostly in a grey plastic for the carrier, but there is some really, really nice detailing throughout here. It's some real weight to it as well. It feels like a sturdy toy, figure, whatever you want to refer to it as. We get our Autobot symbol on the front. We have clear plastic in the windscreens of the cab, with some painted screens on the sides. Underneath is mostly the transformation of the robot, but it's been packed away nicely. It doesn't look out of place. There's no, you know, hands or heads or anything like that. The Ultra Magnus in his robot mode is a foot long, so 12 inches. The back of the cab has some nice, or the trailer has some really nice art, paint apps and everything else there. So that is Ultra Magnus, who looks fantastic. So slide him away for now. Yes, Ultra Magnus. And then we have Optimus Prime himself. So we've got some nice chrome weapons. And we have Optimus in his alt mode, which is a fire truck from this series, which I love. I always feel that Optimus as a truck just feels kind of odd. He definitely needs to be a rescue vehicle of some kind, and a big large fire truck certainly makes the most sense in my opinion. You can see there's some additional packaging on him to keep him safe, some tissue paper at the bottom. For the underside, and again the underside's nicely packed away. There's no real robot kibbling or anything like that. It just looks like the underside of a truck, which is really nice. We've got the Autobot symbol here. We get Cybertron on the side. We get the clear blue plastic, and we even get a painted cab on the inside. License plate. There is loads of paint apps on this which look really, really great. Let's slide this off. As you can hear, the ladder is on a ratchet joint. The head sticks out. I'm hoping that that tucks away somewhere and it's just like that for for packaging, but I guess we'll see in time. Here we have and then let's take off these plastic bits. Take off our plastic bits. Take out the packaged cardboard, which is obviously there to stop that getting damaged in transit, which is nice. Here's the fire hoses here, which move up and down. Here's the cherry picker cage, which can fold down, and the ladder extends, maybe? I feel like it needs to extend, but I'm not quite sure. They can fold down. Okay, I'm definitely going to need to look at the instructions for this, and I will certainly be looking at that later on. But there we have Optimus Prime. I am absolutely in love with these figures. They look fantastic. They really, really do. I couldn't be happier with them. They look great just in robot mode. I'm going to have a play at transforming them and see how that works, and then I will do a separate video for transforming them, and we will look at their robot modes and how they combine and everything else like that. But so far I am really, really happy with what we've got. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back for the second part. And until then, stay safe, and remember, freedom is the right of all sentient beings.